Yes, it is now time for the Clarence Show. Welcome our guest, Clarence. Hey, how you doing out there? This is Clarence, sitting here in my wonderful studio in downtown Burbank, Grand Rapids. I'm coming to you. What time is it? Let's see. It's almost 7:15 on a Tuesday morning. And I find myself awake, doing well. So, I want to welcome you to the Clarence Show. This is a place where I go, I vent, I talk, I say things, I ponder things, I ask you what you think. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't care what you think, but it's me in the flesh. Yeah. Years ago, I used to be somebody else. Now I'm just Clarence. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan, not Minnesota. Uh, I'm old. Well, I'm getting old. I enjoy seeing people older than me, but those are getting to be far and few in between. People my age, my contemporaries, are all dying. I've had a handful of people die in the last few months, and it looks pretty grim for old codgers like myself. But all you can do is sit back and go, fuck. That's just the way it works, you know. People die. And you knew that coming into this situation. Once you knew about death, you spend the rest of your life thinking on it. In one way or another. You go, God, when's it going to happen? How old will I be? Will I just fall over dead? Will I, grab my chest and have a painful heart attack and live for 16 more years paralyzed? Well, you just don't know. And that's why I take every day by the horns. So let's see. Today, what do I talk about besides death? Woe and misery. That ties into death. I guess release ties into death. You're finally free. You don't have to brush your tooth anymore. You can relax. Don't have to wipe your rump anymore. 66 years of wiping rump gets old, man. But it beats the alternative, just like death. No one said getting old was for sissies. But it sure the hell beats the alternative. So, anybody out there left-handed? Left-handed guitar, left-handed writing, left-handed nose picking, eye twitching. I'm left-handed, in case you didn't notice. I play guitar left-handed, bowl left-handed. I used to golf left-handed. I write left-handed. I do everything pretty much left-handed. If I use this hand, something's terribly wrong, like I'm falling, and I'm trying to break my fall, because this is the one I want to break. If given a choice, I need this one. I need this one for everyday function. Not this one, though. This one can fall to the wayside. I only use this one to hold my watch on. Yeah. So, what do you think about right-handed, left-handed people? Did you know that the right side of your brain controls the left side of your body and vice versa? So that being the case, us lefties are the only ones in our right mind. Yeah, it's the true one. Everyone else is in the wrong frame of mind. And did you also know that lefties make up for only approximately 10% of the world's population? That means 90% of people are considered normal, and 10%, being us lefties, we're considered special. We're special. Yeah, we're 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 special people. I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure it out. But whenever I watch TV, I always notice left-handed people. They're always there. I go, hey, that guy's left-handed. That president, you know, a lot of presidents are left-handed. A lot of artists are left-handed. Did you know that? A lot of right-handed musicians are left-handed in every other aspect of their life. I think that's cool. Because I think lefties are cool. And if you're a lefty, you're cool. Yeah, you're cool. Let's see. Okay, we covered being left-handed. I play guitar. I'm a guitar player. And when I was growing up, I always wanted to sing. So I always wanted to be an actor, and I always wanted to sing. So I had the biggest crush on Davy Jones from the Monkees. Not like a physical crush, just like adoration. He's the guy who was just the shit to me. I wanted to sing like Davy Jones. So every time the Monkees came on TV, I would lay in front of the TV on my belly with a notebook, and I'd write down the lyrics. And I'd practice his songs, you know, Daydream Believer, Last Train to Clarksville, all that good stuff from the 60s. And so one day I was with my cousin and his best friend, and they were playing guitar, and they had this songbook of Beatles songs, and they were playing all these Beatles songs. Man, I'm from that era. I love the Beatles. So I would sing, and I would look forward to going over there and singing at their house. And it was all good. We'd sit there and get drunk. They'd play guitar, and I'd sing. Well, then one day his friend Bear says, hey, 3 guitars are better than 2. We need to teach you some chords. So I went and got a cheap classical guitar strung at left-handed, and they taught me a couple basic chords like the G chord, the C chord, the D chord. And I was in 1982. And then I bought a real guitar, my 1983 Yamaha acoustic. And it was awesome. I've been playing that thing ever since, man. 40 years. Like most guitar players, I'm not full of myself. I think I suck. But I can play better than you if you can't play guitar. So there's always that. I can play some songs. I wanted to be a songwriter and a singer. And so that's just what I did. Started a couple bands, wrote a bunch of songs, sang a bunch of songs. And now I don't really do that no more. I still play guitar, but it's like self-induced therapy. And I don't play in a band anymore. I miss it so much. I miss playing electric guitar. But anyway, I'm getting ready to hook up an amplifier, microphone, and a guitar. I haven't done it in a couple of years. I've been just playing acoustic guitar to satisfy myself. And that's all I ever wanted to do, is satisfy myself with music. And I've done that. Music is like my best friend, for sure. I love it. I need it. I gotta have it. And every time I strum a chord, I feel good, man. It just makes me feel good. And that's all I need. I don't need to sound good for you, or her, or him, or them. I just need to sound good to me. I just need to placate that inner being, bring myself to peace by strumming a few chords, playing Dear Prudence or Old Man by Neil Young. There's songs that you can play just 2-3 chords, man. And it fulfills a need. And it's the best self-induced self-therapy. It's just all that in a nutshell. So, my advice to you is find a musical instrument. Chase your fucking dream. You want to play harmonica, you want to play clarinet. Play them, man. Learn. You'll probably suck at first unless you're a prodigy. But you gotta stick with it if that's what you feel you need. And it'll pay off eventually. Yeah. So, I suggest you do that. And that brings me to the subject of mailmen. What the hell is their deal? You know? We have a male person that I thought was a female, but when the male person got close up, I noticed that's no female. It's just somebody that is pretending to be a female. So like it's this transgender thing. And I try real hard to understand that, but I just get a little confused as to why, what makes people be that way. I'm not here to judge, but it seems like self-induced punishment. Like I don't get what they're hoping to accomplish, except to tell other people that they're kind of, a little askew in their thinking. Their brain cells have took a turn for the worse, you know what I mean? But that's up to them. Just like sexuality, you want to be gay, you want to be straight, you want to be bisexual. Well, you go ahead. That's okay. You can do that. Do whatever you want as long as it's legal. Or, even if it is illegal, as long as you don't get caught. That's the number one rule in this town. Not getting caught. Let's see, I see I'm 13 minutes and 32 seconds into this bit. I want to make 20 minutes, because that's about what I've been doing. This will be my 3rd episode of the Clarence Show. And I'm still trying to find myself. I'm still trying to find my goal here. What do I want to accomplish with this endeavor? I don't know. Maybe it's a way to vent. Maybe it's another form of therapy. I sit and talk to myself better than anyone else I know. When I talk to myself, there's never an argument. It's a rare thing. Because usually when you're self-opinionated, you're going to bump heads with other people that are self-opinionated. And that's not always conclusive to benefit. So, talking to myself, I'm always right. So, with that being the case, what say you? What say you right now out there? Are you always right? You always wrong? Are you downtrodden? Are you full of yourself? Do you think that your ego exceeds your expectations? Do you have expectations of yourself? Or just expectations set by others? I guess that's a problematic situation. You often find that you feel the need to meet up to the expectation of others, but when it gets right down to it, it's no one else's life but yours, right? So you just eventually come to a crossroad where you go, oh, fuck that. I'm going to do what I want. Who's to say? I guess only you, because, hey, after all, like I said, you're talking to yourself, you know. There's nobody else to argue with. That's the safest kind of conversation to have, I think. I don't talk to myself in the store, not out loud anyway. I talk to myself silently, with a real low voice. Seems to satisfy my need for company. Because I'm a people person. I like people. I like people in the stores. I like people in the streets. I crave interaction with other people. And I don't know why. It's just the way it works. I got this present for my kid the other day. I call it a pool cover. So when people come through the door, whether it's the bar, the swimming pool when I was a little kid, you remember buddy calls? Where they would ring a big siren and you had to get out of the pool and sit on the edge of it with your buddy. And then they counted you all by head count and made sure no one drowned. And if you didn't get out of that pool from buddy call, you were out of that pool. You got evicted. They kicked your ass out. You used to have to pay a nickel for a basket. And they give you a big diaper pin with a number on it that corresponded with the wire basket. Then you had to shower or walk through a wading pool to clean your feet for some reason. And me and the neighborhood kids would all pile into Highland Park. That's where I swam at a lot. Both during the day when it was open and at night when it was closed. Surrounding neighbors would call the cops and they'd come chase us out of there, but we could see them coming. We were teenagers, skinny dipping, drinking beer, smoking pot. With girls. We'd get the party girls up there. They'd take off their clothes and jump in the pool. That was awesome. It was a real learning experience because they were there with nothing on them. And you didn't accost them. You were happy just to be in the same water with a 15-year-old buxom girl, naked, in a city pool at night, drinking beer and smoking pot. Heaven sent, man. It was heaven sent. Highland Park, early 70s. That was the place to be. City parks used to be really cool to hang out in. And I still go to them. I still enjoy them. I don't skinny dip anymore because you get arrested for that shit. And the only city pool I know is like Richmond Park. I go there to watch the ducks and geese. I don't go there to swim. I'm too old to swim. So anyway, this is Clarence. I thought I'd stop in and say, hey, I hope you enjoy my third episode of the Clarence Show. And I hope to be back to talk to you again, and I want to give you some words of maybe wisdom. Keep your nose above water, stay out of trouble, and try to see clear to tomorrow. You gotta live today in order to get to tomorrow. And I hope that the lesson here is be good to yourself, be good to others around you, and peace. Please remember that. if you know God,